Yo, welcome back to more Psychopath Season 2, Episode 3. So last time, they didn't get too much info out of Kitazawa, but they did get a name, Kamui. So that seems to be the, I guess, mastermind or the guy who is helping him, get the bombs. He did mention being helped as far as his crime coefficient number being lowered, getting the bombs, getting away from the MWPSB. He's able to do certain things somehow. I don't know. Even writing WC in Akane's room, which is still kind of tripping me out. But I guess we'll see more from him. What we saw from him, well, I assume it's him, has to be him. At the very end was him kind of like mourning the loss of Kitazawa and how he could have recovered and how he could have had another chance. And Akane, I thought you'd understand, and crying from one eye and punching the wall till his fist bled. Like, okay, all right, buddy. So we'll wait to see more from him. I'm curious to, because that is a bit of a hint to his character, but I'm curious to see more from him and what his whole deal is. In the meantime, we have Akane, while this is going on, just kind of like, while everyone else is like, there's no way that anyone else was there, when in the park when the enforcer was killed and the inspector was taken by Kamui. Like, there's no way someone else could have been there. The somatic scan would have picked it up. And Akane in her head is like, that's not true. Because she knows that you can get past a somatic scan if you either have a method or if you're just a criminally asymptomatic. So yeah, she's kind of like dealing with that, her own burden of knowledge when it comes to Sybil, and trying to navigate that as far as like advancing the case. So we'll see if he makes any leeway there. At the very least, Togane, I believe his name, one of their new enforcers, at the very least he believes her. Yeah, our new enforcers are interesting. Definitely want to see more from them, but their specialties are interesting, like Togane being a former therapist, and our other red-haired boy, who's apparently also like the voice of Makishima, which is great because he does have a great voice. So bringing him back for another character in season 2 is kind of funny, but very cool. He's specialized in holograms and hollow stuff, and that's how he figured out with the girl that he used as his hollow disguise was actually an aged up version he made from a dead young girl, which is crazy and very weird. But yeah, I mean, we already know by this point our villain is pretty twisted, as they tend to be, but we'll see to what extent. We'll see what he actually believes and where the fuck this case is going to go next. So I think that's it. Yeah, let's keep going. Beginning the episode in 3, 2, 1. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, this is that inspector. Oh my god. This is what happened to her. Yikes. Excitement works better to purify Hugh. There he is. Whoa. Wait, he took her eye out. It's right there. Yeah, that's where it went. Fuck. What? You needed an inspector's eye? Why? Oh god. Oh god. With it pointing at herself. And it keeps going up. That stress. That fear. Make you clear. How the fuck do you do that? Yikes. Jesus. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god. What the fuck is this, dude? What is this? Release you from yourself. Dude, you just accepted that. Oh my god. Wait, what? Oh my god. Dude, he gives people like a deep catharsis. Kirito Kamui. Damn. Yo, he like gives people like a really deep catharsis, like he understands them and then it like that calms them. That seems to be the case, like even going as far as letting her bite down on his thumb, like it like just taking that pain just so she can get that out. Like that's crazy. Oh yeah, I said I wouldn't watch the opening. I haven't seen shit. Yeah, this is really seems interesting. Yeah, he's like, I know your fears as an inspector, that your level will rise, that your enforcers can turn on you. Like, I understand what you're going through. I wonder if she's gonna like be on his side now. I mean, because honestly, like, if you're not like Akane, being an inspector is kind of a you're pretty much fucked. I'll be honest. Devil's proof. Oh yeah, it's Akane's place. All those SIGs we saw. Just going through it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, because this shit is like, the hell? It would be an interesting twist if she did ride it, but we saw that she didn't, so. Disappointed, Mika? Uh huh. Wow. Damn, Togane. He really has like on his back. Hmm. I guess that's for the best. Oh, I do remember from season one. She's a grandma's girl. That's what Saiga said. Poor grandma. Stop you want to make. Okay. Wow, he's in here. Oh my god. Speaking of Saiga, what the fuck? He's in the facility? I guess for helping Kogami. Because, yeah, his crime coefficient would have went up from that, like he said. Damn, she had to leave. Apparently. Right, that makes sense. As has happened to inspectors in the past. Yeah, exactly. That have taken its course. Yeah. Icon is like his double glasses push. Oh. She trying to verify for herself? Except one. Sure. Hmm. Ah. Wait, what color? It stands for what color? Whoa. Oh shit. Okay. To themselves. Hmm. It's very strange. Uh huh. Yeah. Title drop. Devil's Proof. Hmm. I don't know what to do. Hmm. He turned himself in. Okay, that's what happened. I do remember him sitting with the chief at the end of season one. All right. That arm. Yeah, I remember when Ginoza had it destroyed with what happened to his dad. Damn. Hmm. 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 A lid on your feelings. I wonder if Kamui takes the lid off in this example. Oh. Huh. Yeah, she was the one that killed him. Kino's like, good luck with that shit. Yeah, nice little chat and drink together. Yeah, he's so chilled out now. I guess as much as it can be. Oh dear. Oh boy. Great. What are you doing now, Kamui? What does Sybil make of all this? Okay. Oh, great. All right, sure. Get out of here, Mika. Of course, naturally. Uh huh. If the system is to be trusted, clearly not. Togane. Oh, the highest. Okay. I mean, he seems the most helpful so far, but that's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, well, there you go. God damn it, Mika. There's no way. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what happened. But why? Yes. Yeah, and why on Akane? Maybe because she is so clear? I don't know. Because he knows how she is? That's true. See how this is going to be disrupted. That's so cool. Oh boy. Yikes. Okay. Wow. He's like, what is she seeing? Akane. This is the right way. Like, I get it. I understand. It's just. Damn it, Mika. So they're all hitting the different, like, spots where the stress is being increased by whoever's rising. Oh dear. Oh. Oh my god. I have to save you guys. Oh, of course. Not a target for enforcement action. Oh, no. He has one of those? Yikes. Wow. What the fuck? Because Kamui touched more people than we think? Oh. The impact absorber was taken out. But why? Oh. Straight calling for him. Wow. I want to be a savior. Dude. Just like Kamui. Oh my god. Yo. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Oh, that poor inspector. Right after she had that talk with Kinosa about. Oh my god. Alright. Jesus Christ. Okay, we'll talk about it in a little bit. Okay, so I have a couple thoughts about Kamui and how he lowers people's crime coefficient. So my first instinct was like, okay, the way he's like speaking to the inspector, and what he's saying, you know, showing understanding about how she's been feeling. And we saw later with how the other inspector was saying how it feels like the lid is on her feelings, and with the Dominator, it kind of comes off. I mean, that was its own thing, but it just, I don't know, it just makes me think that that's like how he gets through to people. It's just classic, like, understanding someone and giving them a sense of catharsis and just something you don't get in this society, right? So it could be as simple as that. Another the crazy batshit, which I think is a much lower chance of being the case, is that his blood lowers it, but that's dumb. But he's reaching more people than I thought. He seems to have been in contact with more people somehow. I don't know what the deal is. I mean, because the way they refer to him as a ghost, it's like Kamakishima was a ghost. Like, he's not considered by the Sybil system. But I don't know. There's a whole question of like what color, right? And like targeting Akane. It's interesting, man. But it's hard to tell like where exactly all these pieces are leading toward. It's very fucked up what he did to that inspector. Took her eye, the inspector's eye, which I don't know what's the point of that. I don't know what's going on there. If he needs that for like biometrics, or if he's somehow using it to literally see into like other places, like because I don't know where like the show is going. I've heard before that at a certain point the show gets just like more supernatural, which I don't know how to feel about that, but I don't know if that's like what's happening now. I have no idea, but it's just weird to me because I can't like make sense of what's going on. Like I'm still like, how did WC get written in Akane's room to the point where like she's like, oh, Akane must be crazy. Like who else could? There's no signs of anyone breaking in, no signs of anything. Even though like the hollow itself was like distorted by it, but like the room hollow, but I'm pretty sure there was like some damage, but maybe that was just to the hollow itself. Yeah, so I kind of was like, she went to Zizaga, like, am I crazy? Like, just to get his like perspective on what's going on, because she can't really turn to anyone for this. Like even the chief, like, I don't know if Akane knows the chief is like just literally a brain of Sybil in her body. I don't think she saw that in season 1. Like she literally was just guided by the Dominator to the main hub of Sybil itself, like deep underground in the tower, which she never saw. So yeah, so even the chief is like still just kind of playing coy with her and kind of sees what's like going on and sees her thoughts. Yeah, she's still kind of like just held back by what she knows, and because she can't really act on it. Togane, bless his heart, Togane is like big support, and he's like just has had her back this whole time. But Mika is like very, very questioning of Akane, and like questioning why the chief has like an interest in her, why like why she does the things that she does, when clearly like Mika's doing it the correct way, I guess, according to Sybil or the system itself. Like I get it, I understand, she's indoctrinated like everyone else is, I get it. It's still like frustrating though, because it's like you're not like, you don't wonder like, do you really think this inspector is the one who wrote with blood WC and ran away? Like I don't know, like you don't like Kamui doesn't exist. Like you're not even kind of curious about like what Kamui is. Like I get that there's no like real lead, but you're not even like, you just made the decision it doesn't even exist. Like just ravings of a madman. Like what? I don't know. Like I get it, it's just I hope she comes around at some point, but we'll see. Shit is just going down now, man, because like I said, like Kamui seemed to have touched more people who like believe in him. This one guy in particular was beating the shit out of our inspector girl. Like he wants to be a savior like he sees Kamui, and the other guy was like, I just need to see Kamui, he can lower it for me. Like how reaching all these people, that's crazy. He could have an online presence, he could literally just be on the move because he is quote unquote invisible to the somatic scans, and that's how he's able to just get close to people. But it's crazy. There's just a lot of factors to consider, and it's hard to tell, but I don't know, it's interesting so far. So I feel bad for Gino because he's just kind of having to take a backseat, of course, as an enforcer. Like she at least entertained this conversation and had a drink with him. But like as far as like his warnings and his because you see where it stems from, just from his experiences as an inspector and just seeing all this shit go down. Like he kind of has to be in that position and watch Akane go through this and watch the other inspector go through this and experience the dangers of potentially falling to where he is or worse, because he knows that more than anyone. That's such a big possibility. But yeah, and it did not end up well for that poor girl even after that conversation. Like, it was just, oh boy. Yeah, Kamui's stirring shit up, you know, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll just see. So I think that's all I gotta say about this one. Feel free to share any thoughts if you would like to. And thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it as always. If you want more Psychopaths, if you want early access to more my reactions to this show, I'll be a couple more episodes ahead on Patreon. If you want to support the channel, that link is in the description. Patreon.com/YOROKOBE. For $5 you get early access to this show and everything else I do. I post a schedule at the beginning of every week so you know exactly when and how much I'm going to post and how far ahead I am. You can check that for free if you just visit the page, of course. But yeah, that's it. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.